Hello, hello, formally. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our class. Teacher Alfredo Diaz Veras. We have to continue with our classes in this English course, level B1. So today, we are going to review the most important tenses. Simple present, simple past, and we are going to see the past participle in order to form the present perfect. Here we have a list of the most important verb in English. We have, I'm gonna send you this list. For example, here we have an infinitive, arise, arose, arisen. So here we have the Spanish part here, and we have awake, awoke, awoken. Be, is, are, was, were, been. And here, bear, bore, born. Beat, beat, beaten. Become, became, become. Begin, began, begun. Bend, bent, bent. Here, those are irregular verbs. Bet, bet, bet. Bind, bound, bond. Bite, bit, bitten. Blow, blew, bled. Break, broke, broken. So we have this list. I'm gonna send you, as I told you, that you have to study those verbs. I know that there are many verbs in English, but you need to study. And you need to write, if it's possible, the verb that you don't understand. So you have to employ them in real life. Here we have the irregular verbs like accept, accepted, count, counted. Here we have the sound. The regular verbs have 3 pronunciations. This is the most important part. For example, we have accept, accepted, count, counted, date, dated, end, ended, expect, expected, intend, intended, need, needed. We have more here. Sound like T. Ask, asked. Cook, cooked. Dance, danced. Dress, dressed. Erase, erased. And we have here sound like D. Answer, answered. Arrive, arrived. Belong, belonged. Change, changed. Clean, cleaned. Climb, climbed. Right? This is like D. So never say arriving. Don't say that. You have to say arrived. This is a list. I'm going to put it in the platform, and I'm also going to send you through WhatsApp in order to study. Okay. Do you know how to make sentences in simple past in English? Are you able to make sentences in simple past? For example, if I say, I go to the park on weekend, how would you turn that sentence to the simple past? Do you know how to say that in English? Yes or no?
No, teacher.
You don't know?
Repeat, teacher, please.
I want to know if you handles the simple past tense, the simple past in English. No?
Regular teacher.
Okay, okay. So this is what we're going to work today because we need to go to the present perfect, but we need to be clear with the simple past because it's gonna be a little confused if you don't know the present perfect, the simple past. In English, this is one of the basic tenses. We have simple past. There are many verbs that you just need to add ed, like work, worked. But there are others that you need to do it or to learn by heart, like go, went, eat, ate, etc. Right? So here, let me go. Okay, I got it here. Okay, can you see what I have here? This is a grammar book. You have this book. You can open it if you want, but you have this book. This is all about grammar. This is the most important grammar part that we're going to see in this level.
Okay.
Let's go to the first part. I'm going to review everything. Don't worry. Going to review even the simple present, and then we go to the simple past. The book uh, is English grammar in use with answers. So here, for example, there is a tense that we call in English present continue. Is when you say, for example, I am doing, I am working right now. This is present continue. And we have here, for example, study this example situation. Anne is in her car. She is on her way to work. So this is a situation. We can say she is driving to work. Look at here, look at the picture. This is present continue, what we call in English present continue. The sentence in simple present could be Anne is in her car or she is on her way to work. This is what a simple present because this is a situation. This is a fact. And here, this means she is driving now at the time of speaking. The action is not finished. The action is not finished. The action is happening at the same time you're talking. So the present continue or present progressive, we use the verb to be, like am is are, and we use the verb with ing, like this one. I am driving, or he or she is working. So ing means in Spanish ando yendo. And we have to keep in mind certain rules. For example, when a verb finish in e, we drop the e and we add ing, right? Present continue. For example, what am I doing now? I'm teaching the present continue. I'm teaching English right now. So the action is happening at the same time we are talking. I can say, for example, my children are playing in the living room. So I went there and I saw them playing. So I can say they are playing in the living room. The action is happening at the same time we are talking. More example about this, we can say, I am doing something. I'm in the middle of doing something. This is what we express with the present continuous. Yes, sir? Oh, yeah. You have a hands up. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. A question? Do we have a question? Somebody raise up the hand. So I need to know if that topic is understood. Can you turn me a sentence with present continue?
Teacher,
Yes.
for example, I am doing studying now.
I am studying now. Exactly. This is present continue. Very good.
Okay.
Another example. Another example with present continue.
Teacher, I'm reading my lesson to now.
Exactly.
Today.
I'm reading my lesson right now. Very good.
Teacher,
Huh?
I drinking my cup of coffee.
Exactly. I'm drinking my cup of coffee. Very good. Thank you. But what about if I want to express a sentence in simple present? How would you use the simple present to say that you, for example, drink coffee regularly or take some English lesson regularly? How would you say that in English? Hello?
Teacher,
That's fair, teacher.
Yes? I mean, if you know the difference between simple present and present continuous, do you know the difference? For example, I teach English in a high school. This is simple present. But if I say I'm teaching English right now, this is present continuous because the action is happening at the same time we are talking. Okay? Okay, let's continue.
okay.
Okay.
All right, so more example. Look at here. Catherine wants to work in Italy. So she is learning Italian. But perhaps she isn't learning Italian exactly at the same time of speaking. That means she has been doing the learning journey during the last week, maybe. For example, look at this, another situation. Some friends of mine are building their own house. Please, the microphone. They hope it will be finished before next summer. So that means some friend of mine are building. So the action is has been happening lately. Please, the microphone. Can you put the microphone off?
Con agua,
A microphone off, please. Let me put it off.
¿Me vas a un chocolate o algo?
Yes, please. Remember that you have to put off your microphone if you're going to talk. I know we are in our homes and sometimes we need to speak with our relatives or family. Okay, look at, we use the present continuous when we talk about changes happening around now. Example, the population of the world is rising very fast, right? Is your English getting better? Right? Is your English getting better? So here we have like an exercise. For example, if you want to put this part, this verb in this sentence with the present continuous, remember that we need the verb to be. And the conjugation of the verb to be is are. But we're not going to do this exercise now. We're going to continue reviewing these basic tenses, right? Look at the simple present. I do. This is simple present. This is what we call simple present. For example, Alex is a bus driver, but now he's in the bed asleep. So he's not driving a bus. He's asleep, right? This is the difference between simple present and present continuous. You can say, for example, Alex is a bus driver, but he isn't driving his bus right now. Maybe I can say he is sleeping right now. Example, drives, works, do, does, etc. So is the present simple. So in the present simple or simple present, we add es in some verbs, and we add s to, or we change y per I and add es to the third person singular. Example, look at, we use the present simple to talk about things in general. Things in general. We are not thinking only about now. We use it to say that something happens all the time or regularly, or that something is true in general. It is not important whether the action is happening at the time of speaking. Example, nurses look after patients in hospital. This is a fact. This is an information that we know is true. Nurses look after patient in hospital. Do you know the meaning of look after? Do you know teacher. Look after means cuidan. Nurses look after patient in the hospital. So las enfermeras cuidan paciente en el hospital. I usually go away at weekends. I usually go away at weekends. Maybe 3 weekends in the month, I go away. This is a general truth. This is a fact. The air goes around the sun. The earth goes around, not around, around the sun. Remember that we say he, she, it, as. Don't say the s, right? Example, I work, but he works. I teach, but my sister teaches. So this is simple present. For spelling S or ES, see appendix 6. This is later. Look at here. More. Yes, much better. Example, do or does. So we can say, do I work? Do we work? Do they work? But does he work? Does he come? Does she come? Right? And there are, for negative, we say, I don't work. We don't work. They don't work. But he, she, it doesn't work, or doesn't come, doesn't do. This is present simple. Look at the example. I come from Canada. I come from Canada. Where do you come from? Where do you come from? Would you like a cigarette? Would you like a cigarette? No, thanks. I don't smoke. I don't smoke. This is a question in simple present, and this is the answer. What does this word means? Now, what means this word? So we need a helping verb, an auxiliary verb, do, or does here. Rice doesn't grow in cold climates. Doesn't go. Remember that when we have doesn't, we need to put the verb in the verb form, in infinitive. Okay, more example. We use the present simple when we say how often we do things. For example, I get up at 8 o'clock every morning. This is like a routine. How often do you go to the dentist? How often are you going? Let me put it here. Are you going? So, doesn't drink tea very often. In summer, John usually plays tennis once or twice a week. Once means one time, twice means 2 times. Right? Clear? I promise. I apologize, etc. Okay. Can you tell me a sentence, an example in simple present? Can you tell me an example in simple present?
No, teacher.
Yes, an example in simple present. Hello?
Teacher.
Yes. A phrase in simple present.
Please repeat.
Yes. Can you tell me an example in simple present?
What do you do?
What do you do? This is a question. I
Yes.
am a teacher.
Okay. I am a student.
Okay, you're a student. Okay, anybody else? A sentence in simple present is easier than present continuous.
Teacher, question. What do you do working? Working.
Okay. Are you working? This is the question. What do you
Yes.
do? What do you
Okay.
do for a living? Okay, let's practice this. Let's make a practice with this. I need you to see you clear this topic. Let's make some practice. I'm going to open the document in order to practice here. Don't worry for the mistake. Give me some minutes. I'm going to prepare a document in order to write some example in simple past.
Teacher, you say in simple present.
Exactly, simple present. An example.
For example, you drink too much coffee.
Exactly, you drink too much coffee. Very good.
Yes.
Anybody else?
Teacher,
Yes?
Do you speak Japan?
Do you speak Japanese? Okay,
Japanese?
okay, nice.
Teacher, I like to talk with my mother.
Okay, I like to talk to my mother. Nice. Anybody else? Please. Okay. Give me some minutes. I'm gonna put a document and we are going simple present. Present continue. Continue. And simple past. Simple past. Okay,
No.
go now.
Okay, sure.
Yes, you're gonna see. Don't worry, you're gonna see now.
Okay.
I'm going to send you a link through here because I want you to write some example in simple present and present continue because we need to be clear before going to yes, go to the link, go to the link and I'm going to prepare a chart in order to write some example in present continue, and we're going to turn this example into simple past, right? Let me put it here. Sorry, let me. Okay, give me some minute. Don't write it now. Give me some minute. Let me put a chart. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, in the chart, okay, here, present, simple present, simple present, simple present, and here, present continue, present continue. Gonna put it bigger. Gonna put it bigger. Much better? So what I want you to do is to come up with some example here in those tenses. For example, here, you can write an example. Let me put it. Example, she let me put this because I need it bigger. Okay, I'm gonna write the first example. Example, she teaches English at school. How can you turn this sentence in present continue? I need a volunteer who write it here in present continue and read it. How can you turn this sentence in present continue? I need a volunteer, write it. You can do it now. Okay. She is teaching. Can you read it? Yes. Teaching. She's teaching English, the first E with capital letter, English with capital letter, like this one, exactly. English now, or at the moment. Good. Could be. Thank you so much. At the moment. Or at school, could be. It's up to you. The most important is that you use the present continue. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna write now a sentence. I'm gonna write a sentence in present continue, and I want you to turn it into simple present. Okay, let me do it. Pete is working at the office. Pete is working at the office. How can you put this sentence in simple present? I need a volunteer. I need your participation. I'm trying to do an active class in order to learn exactly in simple present.
Teacher,
Yes.
Peter is work at the office.
Okay, here's a Pete is working at the office. How can you turn that in simple present? How can you?
He's working.
I mean in this part,
Trabajar, no es caminar. Work.
Working. Pete
Peter is
S. Exactly.
work
At the office. At the office, exactly. This is like a routine. Maybe he goes to work remember Pete with capital letter? At the office, exactly. Here, Pete works at the office. This is like a routine. Now, Pete is working at the office. Okay? Okay, I think you're clear. Let me put now a question. Let me put a question. Let me put a question. Okay. Do you walk?
Peter
Do you walk in the morning. Do you walk in the morning? How can you turn that question into present continuous? I need your participation. It doesn't matter if you make mistake. Now turn that question into simple present. I mean, the question is in simple present. I need it in present continuous. How can you do it?
Teacher, yes, I am working
Yeah, but
at the moment.
yeah. The question is, do you walk in the morning? Here, you have to turn that question into present continuous. Not the answer. I don't want the answer. So let me help you. Here, are you working? Walking in the morning? Like this. Are you walking in the morning? Look here. Are you? Here we change do for are, the verb to be, and we need to use ing. Okay? Simple present. I need a volunteer to write a sentence in simple present and then another in exactly ing. Write a sentence in simple present and another volunteer in simple and present continuous.
Okay, teacher. Do you work in the morning?
Okay, could be. Can you write it in present continuous?
Are you working in the morning?
Are you working in the morning? Okay. Okay. Let me write in negative, a sentence in negative. She, sorry. She doesn't live in a house. She doesn't live in a house. How can you put this in present continuous? How can you put it in present continuous?
In the question, teacher.
No, it's not a question. It's a negative statement. It is a negative statement. It's a negative sentence because you have doesn't. She doesn't live in a house. So how can you write it in present continuous, but in negative? We have the subject. Let me help you. She
She
isn't.
doesn't.
She isn't. She isn't. She isn't living in a house. I have a mistake here. Here. She isn't living in the house. That means here, she doesn't live in a house. This is a fact. This is an information that I'm giving to a person. Here, she isn't living in the house. Because here we need the verb to be in negative. And we need the present, the gerund. of the verb live. Okay? Please. We need to practice this exercise. We need to practice. Okay. So now let's see more example with present. Let me finish. More example with present continue. But with an exercise. Let me go to an exercise that you have to complete here. Give me a moment. Oxford. Okay. I'm going to send you a link in the chat. Okay, here we go. Go to that link and practice with this exercise. I'm gonna share it here. Going to share. Can you open the link? Can you open the link?
No, teacher.
I send it through WhatsApp. No, through the chat. It is this one. Can you see it here?
Yes, teacher.
Teacher, you say group WhatsApp.
No, through the chat, Zoom chat.
Okay.
Okay, Zoom chat.
Exactly.
Let me see.
Look at here. Have here. Johannesburg. In Johannesburg, most people, and you have to choose the correct answer. I need some problem with the sign off. Need some problem. Let me stop the sharing. Stop sharing the screen because I'm having some problem.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, people.
Yes, teacher.
Are you working with the exercise?
Is
Yes, teacher.
working.
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Did you
I'm
finish?
working.
Okay, for example, okay, let me see. You can,
Teacher, please, por favor. Teacher, please. El link.
se lo envié por el grupo, por el chat de Zoom, por el chat de Zoom. Entrar a eso ahí y hacerlo ahí.
Teacher, lo que pasa es que se me cayó el internet y no lo
Okay.
estoy viendo. ¿Usted puede reenviar otra vez? Por
Please
favor?
resend the
Yes,
message.
exactly. I can do it, no problem.
Text, teacher.
Now, okay, for example, in Johannesburg, most people, this is in simple present, speak at least 5 languages. Languages vary. Half of the world's languages will disappear by, you have to say, are disappearing or disappear.
Is this peer the first selection, no?
Okay, yes, it's up to you. You check
Oh,
it here.
nice.
For example, a lot of at.
I repeat the
No.
second question.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it.
Okay.
You can do it.
Language disappear very fast. Half of world's language will disappear by
Okay, here's
2100.
Okay, by 2100. Do you think it's disappear
100.
or are disappearing? What do you think? Remember, simple, present, present, continue. I can see Tim now. He having a bath, has a bath. What do you think? Please keep quiet. I listen to the radio or I'm listening to the radio. Have to choose. I listen to the news in the mornings. Or I am listening to the news in the morning. What time? It is the first train leaving. Or what time does the first train leave? Simple present or present continuous. This is a nice exercise. Do it, and when you finish, you check the answer here. And you let me know how you did it. When you finish, you let me know. You can send a screen through the WhatsApp group in order to see it. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to do it. Okay, people finished? Finished, people?
No, teacher.
One moment, please.
Okay, okay. Take your time. Take your time.
Finish, teacher.
Okay, how was it? How many mistakes did you have?
7 of them.
Okay, 7, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, what about the others? Students?
Teacher,
Yes?
I sent in my answer for the
Group.
WhatsApp chat.
Sadly, let me check. Let me check.
I have 8 answer right.
Mhm.
Yes, only 2.
Yeah, but it isn't in Spanish. You did it in Spanish. It's not in Spanish.
I want to talk in Spanish.
I mean, Antonio did it in Spanish.
Oh, I know.
Maybe he has a translator. Now you got it right, Edna.
No, that's my question is 80.
Yeah,
80.
8
Oh.
from 10.
My score.
Antonio,
Hey, teacher.
you did it in Spanish. I can see here, en Johannesburgo, la mayoría de la gente habla Spanish.
Ah,
Su
eso fue
computador,
cuando
así no es. Es en English.
fue que cuando le di a enviar, parece que el traductor la cambió.
Uh-huh. Okay. Doesn't matter. We continue practicing later. Let's see some other part. Okay, look at here. Book. What we have. Okay, let me see. Yes. Use present continue for something that is happening at or around the time of speaking. Yeah, the action is not finished. Example, the water is boiling. Can you turn it off? Listen to those people. What language are they speaking? Present continue. And here, simple present. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Excuse me, do you speak English? This is present simple. Can you see the difference? This is the book that I sent you. You have this book. You need to study this book. Use present continue for temporary situation. Example, I'm living with some friends until I find a flat. Use present continue for permanent situation. My parents live in London. They have lived there all their lives. You're working hard today. Yes, I've got a lot of to do. John isn't lazy. He works very hard most of the time. This is present continue and simple present. Look at here. I always do, and I'm always doing. I'm always doing. Usually we say, I always do something. I do it every time. I always go to work by car. Not, I'm always going. This is a mistake if you do it. You can also say, I'm always doing something, but this has different meaning. Okay. Yes, we have here exercises. You have to say if the sentence is right, and so on. Let me go to a little to the simple past. Here, more exercises about present continue and simple present. Simple past, this is what I wanted to introduce, because I wanted to be clear with simple past. Okay, study this example. Johann Amadeus Mozart was an Australian musician and composer. He lived from 1756. This is in simple past. Simple past, irregular verbs. Here we have very often the past simple ends in ed, regular verbs. Example, I work in a travel agency now. Before that, I worked in a shop. Before that, I worked in a shop. This is simple past sentence, ed. We invited them to our party, but they decided not to come. The police stopped me on my way home last night. Stopped me. She passed her examination because she studied very hard. Simple past. Right, wrote, but many verbs are irregular. The past simple does not end in ed. For example, write, wrote, see, saw, go, went, shopped, should. Example, Mozart wrote more than 600 pieces of music. We saw Rose in town a few days ago. I went to the cinema 3 times last week. It was cold, so I shut the window. Here, I enjoyed. I saw. She saw. They went. The same subject. Like a question. Did you enjoy? Did she enjoy? Did she eat? Did she go? Did they go? So we use D for making question. Yes, no question. In negative, I didn't enjoy. I didn't see. I didn't go. She didn't enjoy. She didn't go. They didn't enjoy. They didn't go. So with D, the verb should go in present. Simple past, simple past. Look at here. Did you go out last night? Yes, I went to the cinema, but I didn't enjoy the film much. When did Mr. Thomas die? About 10 years ago. They didn't invite her to the party, so she didn't go. Did you have time to write the letter? No, I didn't. So can you tell me an example in simple past? Can you tell me an example in simple past, people?
Yes, teacher, I understand.
Yeah, can you turn me an example? In simple past, we're gonna practice this. You write about your last vacation in the homework. You wrote about your last vacation last week. You wrote about your last weekend also.
In the simple,
And you wrote about your last birthday. So this is in simple past. So I want you to practice. Or I want you to read me what you wrote about your last vacation, last weekend, last birthday. If you can read it, you can do it now. Yes?
example. We didn't have any money.
Okay, we didn't have any money. Very good.
Yeah.
Negative. Continue. No? No more? We need to practice this. We need to practice. My goodness. Okay, let me try to do something with you. I think you need to practice more the simple past. Let me go to an exercise. Gonna have a hard practice. Give me some minutes. Okay.
Teacher,
Yes, sir.
can you give me access to upload what I need in the platform?
In
My
the
name is
platform,
Elvin Soto.
Okay, do you want me to give you the opportunity to enter to the platform?
Yes, teacher, please.
What happened? Did the activity close?
In the other class,
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Give me some minutes. Give me some minutes. Okay, let me.
It's only the photo.
Okay, the photo. Okay. Okay, let's go to the platform first. Sorry, I was trying to do something, but I can't find it now.
Yes. I was the one who wrote to him on WhatsApp.
Okay,
Remember?
all right. Yes, I'm gonna do it. Let me go to the platform and I want you to remember that we are working in simple past. What we did before was to review those tenses because I felt that you need it. So we go to the platform and I want you to enter to the platform and read what you have written about the simple past, because you wrote about your last birthday, last vacation, and last weekend, I think. Yes, gonna now. Okay, here, I'm gonna open the photo in some minutes. Look at the example. Look, this is an exercise in simple past. I told it, this is in simple past. And you have to do here. How can you answer this? I did. You did it. And how you are, no, you can't say any example. Here, this is a question. And when we have a question, we have D, for example, D, did you go?
Teacher, yes, I see right today. This you say.
Okay. What about here? How can you complete this sentence? Which is the simple past of the verb visit? Which is the simple past of the verb visit? Hello?
Visit.
Visited.
Visited.
Visited. My goodness. Many of you missing this activity. Visited. Jenny and Peggy, and you have not, so we have to put it in negative. Didn't help. Didn't help. Didn't help. Missing something
Didn't
here.
help.
Didn't help. Here, the children, and you have not be. Weren't, or were not. Were not. You can say were not or weren't. Here, design. And this is a question. When did you design? And that's it. And after you finish, you can make some picture and put it in the platform. After this, look at those questions. Tell about your last vacation, last weekend and last birthday. Let's discuss this question. Okay, who can tell me about these two questions? Where did you go? What did you do? Who did you go with? Let me copy this question. And look at here. Look at what he say. Write at least 3 paragraphs and get ready to discuss them in class. Gonna put it in the, let me put it here. Give me some minute. We're gonna do that. We are a little slow with this. Go to the same, let me erase this. Go to the same documents. Let me put it here. So I need some volunteer to write this answer. Sorry. I thought made a mistake. Let me go back. Much better. Okay. The first question. Where did you go last weekend? How can I need a volunteer who answer that question here, please. So we need to talk about your last vacation, last weekend, and last birthday. This is in simple past. This is the homework that we have. Who can begin? Who can do it? Please. With the same link, you can enter. Yes? I'm sorry, I'm not sharing the screen, and I'm sharing the screen. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought I was, yeah, now yes. Can you write in that document? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, can you write and then read it?
Okay. On my last vacation, I visited Jarabacoa with my family.
Okay.
We went in last summer, and
Okay.
the
And
temperature.
what do you do there? What did you do in Jarabacoa? Did you eat any special food? Did you go swimming? Did you visit any parks or any river or beaches?
And we go in Airbnb
Okay,
visited.
we went.
Okay, we went.
Okay, nice. Okay, what about last weekend? What did you do last weekend? Another person can answer me that question. What did you do last weekend? You can divide the weekend in Saturday and Sunday.
My teacher,
Yes.
during my last vacation, I chose to stay at home instead of traveling.
Okay.
Blessed rest.
You
I
stay
spent,
home instead of traveling. Okay.
yeah, I
Mhm.
spent time playing video games and watching movies.
Okay, you spend time playing video game and watching movie. Okay. Okay, another person, I need some participation here. We are talking about your last vacation, last weekend, and last birthday. I need another person who tell us about
Teacher,
his or her last birthday. What do you do last birthday? Yes, go ahead.
mm, my last birthday.
Yes, tell me
Uh,
about your last birthday. How did you spend your last birthday?
well, that was a great day because my son, my daughter, and my husband give me their time.
Okay, they gave you their time. Very
Uh,
good. Continue.
yes. Um, they let how many how uh, they invite me
Okay,
to lunch
okay, they invited you to have lunch. Very good. Continue.
to have a lunch. Okay,
What kind
that
of lunch? What did you eat for lunch? Do you remember what did you eat for lunch?
yes, we eat
Okay,
sushi.
we ate.
We ate, yes, the verb.
Mhm.
We ate sushi.
Sushi. All right. Very good. Another person. Another person, please. Another participation. I need another participation. I need another student. I need another participant. Here, tell us about your last
I
birthday.
teacher.
Yes.
Oh, in my last birthday, I was at my house.
Okay, you can say I stay home. I stayed home. Mhm,
I stayed home.
mhm.
Yes. I stood on the mother made surprise. I was with my house, with my wife.
Okay.
Uh,
You can say I spent time with my wife. Spent, for example, spent,
Spain.
spent
Okay.
like this.
I spent with my
Okay.
wife and my children and
And your
son
children.
and your children.
Okay. All right. So people, I'm gonna put you as speaking. You have to make a presentation talking in past for next activity. It's gonna be almost the same way you did, but in writing. I want you to record your voice and make a video talking about your last vacation or your last birthday. This is the next activity. Okay. We also gonna have another activity, but it's gonna be very easy. Don't worry about that because here the most important is that you practice the simple past. Let me stop it until here. I'm going to stop the recording and let me open the forum to one of my students.